All right, this Thursday, the nonprofit organization Defeat the Label will host another community conversation on bullying. Its goal is to empower students to take a stand in their school and in their communities and say enough is enough. And here to tell us about the event is Jeff Sakwa, who is the co-founder of Defeat the Label. Jeff, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So tell us a little bit about what Defeat the Label is.
Defeat the Label is an anti-bully movement. The words defeat the label. If you see somebody, people judge you. We're trying to get rid of all the labels. Let everybody live in a free society, do their thing, leave me alone. And you know what, at the end of the day, I'm a big proponent of education. School is hard enough. We don't need this extra layer of bullying. And when I grew up and you grew up, school was over, we could kind of get through the day.
Yes, you can get away.
Now it's 24/7, and 156,000 kids miss school each day because they're afraid to go.
Which is incredible. And this is, you know, so you're talking about cyberbullying. So it's not just in-person bullying, but when you go home.
It's both. Any bullying's bad, obviously.
Right.
And when you graduate, it doesn't stop, right?
Right.
Yeah.
But I was talking about the sort of extension after school.
Yes.
Because if you're bullied back when we were in school, you go home and, okay, the bullies couldn't get inside your house,
right,
but now they can.
You could survive the day.
Right.
You could survive the day.
So when you have this type of event, tell us a little bit about the conversations that take place.
Well, the conversation about bullying wanted to bring all the key people into it, the teachers, the administrators, the students, the law enforcement, the professors, to come together and talk about this problem openly and freely and hear the exchanges and let people not be afraid to talk about the issue and go back, because a lot of times bullying's misunderstood. It's kind of an overused expression as well. So if I say I don't like your tie, which I do like your tie, by the way.
Thank you very much, appreciate it.
It doesn't mean I'm a bully. So people got to learn what the word means, what it does, and learn how to handle a situation, and parents need to be on the lookout for things going on with their kids, because suicide's such a big word today because of bullying.
Well, tell us, I mean, let's define it now. What is bullying, and where are some of the lines?
Well, bullying is simply a power play. So if I know you don't like something in a power play, and I'm up here and I take advantage of you repeatedly more than one time, then I'm bullying you, and I know you don't like something. You need to stop.
So it's not so much about the behavior, it's about the intent. So if something happens and you walk away feeling negatively about it, that doesn't necessarily mean it's bullying. But if I know it will make you feel negative about it, then it becomes bullying?
Correct. If anybody knows me, I can sometimes say the wrong thing with good intent.
Right.
But if it's bad intent, then that's malicious. So.
All right. Well, tell us a little bit about, you have the conference. You have some big names there.
We have Tom Izzo, a fiery basketball coach,
Yeah.
and he was just right on board right away. And it's a perfect example of him coaching versus somebody being a bully, because he does get a little verbose on the sidelines.
Right.
And we have Justice Bernstein, as many people know, is blind, overcome all his adversities, and has been made fun of growing up. And he's Supreme Court Justice of the state of Michigan. So you have a person, he's just a very impactful speaker, and you just get out of there feeling so good.
Now, if there's someone at home, perhaps a parent saying, you know something, this is important to me, how can I get involved? Is there a way for people to attend the conference? Is there still space?
Sure. DefeatTheLabel.com, all the information's there, and I think it's very important that people know there'll be breakout sessions. And like I said, all the people involved in bullying will be there, teachers, law enforcement, professors, students, all coming together, and just let it go.
All right. Well, thank you, Jeff Sakwa, so much for what you do, and certainly helping to tackle this important issue. We'll be back with check your forecast right after this.
Thank you.